Hey guys, Mr. Covey here. This is 4-5 number 55. If you did 4-5 number 53, this is a similar problem, slightly harder. And if you look at that problem, it has a similar structure to it. So again, the idea here is you can't distribute this in, not under the square root. So you must have to use this u sub thing. First thing, draw your cloud. Boop, 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 boop. What are you going to choose for u? You got to choose 1 minus x. So your du is just negative 1 dx. You start to do your u sub. You got square root of u. You can throw a du in there, but you got to balance it with a negative 1, so toss a negative out front. Cool, cool, cool. You got this annoying x squared out there. This x squared is messing up the situation. You want that to be in terms of u. If you look at your choice of u, you can express x squared in terms of u relatively easily, doing some algebra. Watch this. Add the x over, subtract the u over, square it. X squared equals 1 minus u, quantity squared. I know what you're thinking. Shouldn't this be in the cloud as well? It should be in the cloud. We should extend the cloud. Good question. Good question. All right. So now, if you look at your integral, it almost looks more complicated, and in some ways it is. It looks very similar, and it almost looks more complicated. But the benefit is this is written in a way that we can simplify it. We can FOIL this out and get 1 minus 2u plus u squared. And then we can distribute that square root of u in. So with relative ease, we can simplify this to this. Which we can totally do the antiderivative of. Here, we can rewrite that like this. Okay. So I'll step back up here real quick. Again, we chose our u. We tried to rewrite it in terms of u. We were left with something still with x's, but we could rearrange our choice of u to express what was left in terms of u, and then we were left with something that only had u's, which was good, which wasn't an easy integral, but we could simplify it to make it into this easy integral. That is called back substitution, because you have to do your u substitution, do some rearranging, and then sub back in again. Okay, let's finish this up. We still have to do these antiderivatives. Don't forget those are all negative. And we have to sub back in our u. Don't forget the Covey constant. Mrs. Lemke's class calls it the coronavirus constant. I know. It's like, there's a perfectly good name already. It's the Covey constant. It's just silly. Anyway, don't forget to sub back in 1 minus x for you, and you are done.